Kia Hyundai channel. My name is Gabby.
And I'm Charlotte.
And today we're talking about the 2024 Kia Carnival SX. Wait, no. We're talking about the 2025.
Ooh, even better.
But we're showing the 2024. We gotta do.
Yeah.
So in today's video, we're gonna do a brief exterior and interior review of what we have, which is the 2024, while still talking about what's fun and exciting and what we can expect for 2025. And a little spoiler alert, there may or may not be a hybrid coming for 2025. There is a hybrid coming for 2025. More on that later. We're trying to make you guys stay and watch. Now, as always, this is a live stream video, meaning we're doing this in real time. Just us, no scripts, no nothing, just us in the car and all the best. We'll do a full walkthrough, but we're also going to answer your guys' questions in real time. So at around the 15-20 minute mark, that's when we'll come back to this table over here, chat with you guys. It's going to look like we're just staring at our screens, which we are, but we're reading your live in real time questions. And Charlotte, why do we do these videos?
We do these videos for 3 different reasons. The first one is for those of you who may own Kia or Hyundai product. We want you guys to be your own experts on your vehicles. So that's why we do these videos. We do walkthroughs showing you the features of your vehicle, little tips and tricks, everything like that. The second reason we do these videos is that if you are shopping for a new car or a pre-owned vehicle, we'd love it if you considered Kia or Hyundai as a brand, and hopefully these can show you the cool things that they have done in the past couple years. And the third reason, of course, is that if you live in Southern Ontario, we want to help you guys get into the Kia or Hyundai of your choice. We're a real dealership here located in Brantford, Ontario. We do not charge any market adjustment fees or anything like that. So if you're interested in getting into a Kia, you can find Gabby and myself here at Brantford Kia, or our team at Brantford Hyundai or Owen Sound Hyundai as well.
And all of those stores are located in Ontario, Canada. Now, if you are in the States, we're happy to help you out when it comes to information. And just if you have any questions, please leave them below as a comment. However, we cannot sell outside of our area. So very sad about that, but we're still happy we can help you guys out in other ways. Now, there's one more thing I want to cover before we get into the walkthrough, and that's how to join us live. So we go live every single weekday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll give that to you, Charlotte.
Thank you.
And to catch us live, what you want to do is go to the Kia Hyundai channel on YouTube. Now, we're doing a different setup today. Our screen's smaller, but it looks a little something like this. Then if you go to either the live tab or the home tab, you'll be able to see today's video. Why is this not moving? There we go. Maybe the live tab. So next, what can we expect for 2025? And I promise we're going to answer that question for you. It's not a clickbait title. But first, we're going to talk about what we already have and what might be remaining. So I'm going to start off with the exterior. You can see we have our snow white pearl exterior paint color in the SX model. So we get a lot of dark accents with the addition of this beautiful dark chrome grille. I can expect this material to stay the same. However, the front end of the 2025 Sorento is going to be very similar to the updated 2024 Kia Sorento. Did I say? I messed that up. So the new 2025 Kia Carnival is going to have a very similar front grille to the 2024 Kia Sorento. So if you haven't seen that already, we just did a video on it last week from the LA Auto Show. It has a beautiful new front end design, and the Carnival will follow suit. So it's going to look very nice in Kia's updated lineup. We can still expect to see premium materials like our full LED headlight system, which is very sharp and intelligent. It's got intelligent high beam assist, front parking sensors, and the inclusion of our full 360 camera. So we get that on the SX trim and the EX Premium trim or EX Plus trim here in Canada. You'll see your front camera right in the very center of the grille, so hidden right over there. And it is extremely high definition. So when I am parking such a big vehicle like this, it's nice to see everything that's around me, whether it be on the side, in the front, or in the back. It is extremely crisp and clear. For our powertrain, we've had the 3.5 liter V6 since its release, and it is a trusted and true engine. We have 290 horsepower with 262 pound-feet of torque and a towing capacity of 3,500 pounds. We can expect that to stay the same, but we will have the inclusion of a hybrid, and it is anticipated to be a 1.6 liter turbo hybrid, so with an electric motor. No set numbers on that yet, but it is the motor and engine that was in the Kia Sorento hybrid and the Kia Sportage hybrid. So we know it's good. We know we love it. Can't wait to see it in the Kia Carnival, which I'm probably going to call a Kia Sorento for a couple times in this video. And quite honestly, it's because this doesn't look like a minivan. It does not. But it is when it comes to space and versatility. So I was about to start walking that way. We're going to try doing our walkthroughs on this side now, just so we can see in the lighting a bit better. So talking about wheels, we have our beautiful black alloys. This is exclusive to the SX trim here in Canada. Check that out. Goodyear tires. some dark accents along your pillars and on the bottom side of your mirrors. Now, if you take a closer look, you'll notice that we have a camera integrated into the bottom of both our left and right mirror. That is going to come into play whenever you indicate a turn. So whether it be to make an actual left or right turn, or even just to merge lanes, you're going to get a live camera feed showcasing whatever is in your blind spot. It is extremely helpful, but better yet, my favorite thing this feature does is it shows you where your wheels are when you are parallel parking, so you can see just how close you are to the curb and you make no mistakes. Just my favorite thing ever. Your doors are sliding on every trim level above the base. So nice slide. And then what makes the SX very special is the inclusion of the second row VIP captain's chairs. These chairs kind of create a zero gravity feel. You can recline all the way with the footrest, and they are heated and ventilated. We will talk more on that later, and we can expect them to stay for 2025, because if they get rid of it, I'm gonna be very upset. Moving on to the back, convenience also comes into play, so we get a fully powered tailgate, which you can also open using your voice commands. We tried that out today. We will show that later.
Yes.
It is a game changer. It is dripping, so I'm gonna dodge that. When we do have our rear seats up, you can see there is abundance of space back here. It's a little bit dirty, but you can see that we actually use this van. This is one of our test drive vehicles, so we take customers in it. We even drive service customers home in it. There's so much room in it. Even if you're not loading it up to its full capacity, which is 7 seats in the SX trim, everyone's going to be super comfortable. Doesn't matter where you're sitting. These seats do tuck down and fold to create a completely flat floor. You can also move your front seats up as far as you'd like. You can't remove the second row seats on this trim level though. Every other trim level, the seats are removable if you do want to create a completely flat space. So perfect for people who want more of a cargo van or even want to convert their van into a living space for van life or whatever you may want to do, which is quite nice. I will switch with Charlotte now, and she'll talk a little bit about what's inside and what we can expect for our new Kia Carnival.
All right, so I have the awesome opportunity of walking you guys through the inside. I'll have Gabby just give a nice overview of the cabin first before we step in. And right off the bat, your attention is probably going to be drawn to the gorgeous screens that we have. We do have these bigger screens, and there wasn't a ton of confirmed information online as to what the interior is going to be. We saw more about the refreshed exterior, but staying true to the Sorento, one item that we can that we think we're gonna get, I'll say it like that, is probably the inclusion of these bigger screens on the lower trims, and we're hoping also to see wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay in the 2025, because we are seeing that on the refreshed Sorento, so it's likely that that would be included too, which would be excellent. Everyone loves that feature. As for this vehicle, we'll start off just by showing that we've got some gorgeous accents. We've got lots of piano black. We have a lighter leather material. Also, we have our premium sound system on this vehicle, and it is Bose, I believe. Ooh, there's even a sticker right on it. Let's get that for today.
It is Bose. Ooh. We did get a comment on one of our videos from last week saying, why do we take our stickers off our car? If I was a customer, I would want to do that myself. So that is part of the PDI process. Yeah. Whenever our vehicles get sold, they have to go through an inspection, and we do have to take off all, because there's a lot of it.
There's a ton.
Yes, we have to take all of it off. Sometimes it gets missed if it's just done for a video, so we will take it off in the video. But unless the customer requests us to leave them on, they have to be removed.
And if they do request, we'll leave it.
We'll leave it, yes.
Just let us know.
Exactly.
All right, so let's hop into this vehicle here. You can see that we have tons of different ways to configure our seat, and it is power adjustable with the inclusion of a lumbar support. So you know that if you're driving this vehicle, we already know it's going to be a fun drive, but it's also going to be a comfortable drive for you too. And some extra comfort features that I absolutely love in this vehicle is the leather-wrapped heated steering wheel, and it's heated all the way around. And your driver and passenger seat, they're heated and ventilated. So you know that it's going to be very, very comfortable when you're on those long drives, or just depending on what you're doing in this vehicle. Some of the other big things I'll point out is, of course, we do have a power tailgate. We have our controls for your doors. So if you want to access the rear doors from the front, you can do so right up here, your tailgate. And then also if you want to turn the power doors off. And then I think that pretty much wraps up what the overview I want to give from here. So why don't you hop into the passenger seat?
Sure. While I'm walking, I'm going to mention, someone asked about having different colored interiors. So again, there's been nothing confirmed for 2025, as we just started the 2024 model year, but a lot of the release images showed almost like a darker navy blue interior. Maybe we can expect to see that, but again, nothing official.
I personally love the incorporation of different colored interiors. I think it is so fun because everyone has a black interior nowadays, so it's so interesting seeing different colors, especially with all of the greens and the blues that Kia and Hyundai have been introducing over the past couple years. And this vehicle, in addition to the outside, it is gorgeous on the inside. There's tons of different styling elements. Even the fact that this material stretching all the way across the dash matches the C-pillar on the vehicle, I think is great detail. So you know that styling was at the forefront, and why this vehicle is often confused as an SUV instead of a minivan. That was almost going to be the title of this video.
So I remember when the Sorrentos, I keep wanting to call it the Sorrento because that's what it looks like. When the Carnival first hit our lot, we had a customer, it was my customer specifically, saying, "Oh my gosh, is that the new Sorrento? It's huge." It's a van, but
Believe
it's not.
But it's not. That's what we keep saying.
Exactly.
Some key features that I always like to point out in the Carnival, I'll just show these on here, is we do have passenger talk, passenger view, and we have filmed with this as well. So this will bring us a live feed of the second row and also the third row. And then also if you use passenger talk, it allows you to not have to yell to the back seat. It allows for the second and the third row to hear you just at your normal talking tone. So that's some great features to point out. This vehicle is equipped with Kia Connect. That is Kia telematics system. If you're unfamiliar with what that is, it's essentially a smartphone integration. So you're able to start the vehicle from your phone. You can check where it's parked, its location, set the cabin control, cabin climate, everything along those lines. Moving down, you can see that we have a lot of piano black in this vehicle. You can tell that our climate system is framed in piano black. And then down at the bottom, you can see we've got lots of areas for connectivity and a wireless phone charger. More piano black as we move down. Lots of cup holders, space for a phone or even two phones depending on which ones you have. And I will show the 360 monitor, which Gabby talked about. So those cameras that she pointed out at the front and on the mirrors of the vehicle, now you can see them in action in our rear view, and then also the 360.
Charlotte, show them the coolest feature ever.
Okay, we saw this in a YouTube comment. So, open lift gate.
It's already open. Gotta close it.
It's not open.
Oh, it's not. Okay. I was like, I swear I opened it. Or anyway, it's opening now. Isn't that cool?
Isn't that cool? So something I love is how good the virtual assistant is getting in these vehicles. You can do so many things with it. You can do things like setting your climate control. You can turn on your heated seats. You can open your power lift tailgate. It's really cool because now it's one less thing to worry about. You can just really do everything and control everything from your steering wheel, whether that is all of those controls, whether it's your driving controls, like your following distance, your smart cruise control, your lane keep assist, everything like that is so easy and accessible for the driver. It makes it not only a stylish, fun, comfortable, but also a convenient drive.
Speaking of stylish again and comfort, I want to point out we have one power sunroof right up here. And then another one in the back.
Wow. It gets better and better each time.
But one thing that makes this sunroof very, very different is the fact that the rear one actually opens. So many vehicles with dual sunroofs only have a functioning first one, and the back one's just a glass window. Not in the Carnival.
Nope, this one is fully functioning, which is excellent. So you can actually see our controls up there for the front, and then also for the second sunroof too. So I guess maybe we should show it opening.
Yep.
So there you go.
Check it out. Wow.
Now it's open, ready for this nice little snowy day that we have here in Southern Ontario.
Just let the weather in. All right, we'll hop in the back and talk about these VIP chairs briefly. Now, if you want to see a more in-depth video of the Kia Carnival, we've done so many of them. We will focus on some of the basics here, like how comfortable it is and what you can expect in these seats. So, Charlotte, what can you expect?
So these seats are incredibly comfortable, and as you can see, they sit up nice and high too, and you can adjust how they are.
Yes.
They're power adjustable.
So these two knobs here are to change how close apart they are, and of course how far they are from the seat in front of them. So you can adjust both ways. If you want to put your seat into zero gravity mode, you have to bring it as close to the center as possible. So by utilizing this button over here, you'll push it in, and then you have your controls right over here.
I'm just having fun with it. I never sit in the back seat of the Carnival, so anytime I do and there's buttons, I just like playing around with it.
Love it.
So it's a lot of fun.
So these seats, they do recline on a full recline. You can lie down, sleep in this car. It's almost zero gravity. But on top of that, they're heated and ventilated. So if you do get the pleasure of sitting in the second row and you want to take a nap, you can be at optimal temperature.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
So incredibly comfortable ride for everyone who's involved in this vehicle. Some of the other features, as you can see, that we have USBs sprinkled throughout. We've got cup holders back here too, slot for your phone, 12-volt household outlet.
Oh boy.
Is our gimbal failing on us?
Yes.
You also have the controls for the passenger seat if they need to be moved, and there's no one sitting here and you need whoever is sitting in the back to access those controls to move it forward or backward. You can do so. And then it's also nice and easy to get into the third row from here. So not only, of course, do these seats fold down, but you can see that there is a nice easy path to direct you into the third row. And then once you're sitting back here, you have all this space too. In the back you still have, I'll actually take the camera, that way I can show. You can see that we still have USBs, you can see that we still have cup holders, a place for your phone, and also you have sunshades in the very back here too. So we have these on the doors for the second row, but also back here.
Climate control.
Climate control. Yeah, rear climate control with rear vents.
Yeah. So it's completely adjustable. You can set the fan speed and the temperature, and then of course the fan direction, so if you want it at your feet or from above. All your vents are up here as well too, almost airplane-like style, so it's actually going to go on you as a passenger and not just go to your knees like something like a sedan might have straight to your legs.
Here's a good question. The back sunroof, where can that only be opened from, or where can it be opened from?
Only from the front.
Only from the front.
So it's fixed here, there's no sunroof controls over here. You can do it from this panel right over there. So where you typically find your sunroof controls on most vehicles. I will show, so the rear windows and the second row windows both have built-in privacy shades. So if you do have little ones, or if you're someone who often drives passengers, maybe you're a Lyft driver, an Uber driver, this is a perfect, more VIP style vehicle. And this offers privacy, but it also gives you the option to have your windows down while still keeping some of the outside out. Very nice.
That is a great point to make. I did not even consider that for Uber or Lyft drivers.
Yes. So, I mean, we got a couple Ubers while we were in LA, and we've always had to get the bigger ones because there was like 5 of us. And I would be really happy if this was our Lyft.
Yes.
Unfortunately, they were all like GMCs and, you know, Tahoes, Suburbans, but this would have been nice. We could have told the driver all about the features. Yes. Make sure they're getting the best of it.
Give them a review on their own car.
Yes. All right, do you want me to grab that?
That would be great. Thank you so much.
Awesome. All right, so we covered up just about everything on the basics of this vehicle. I want to see what you guys have to say. If you have any questions about the 2025 that we might know the answers to, keep in mind, like I said, the 2024 has just started production. Let's see what the people have to say.
Just grabbing our screens here, that way we can go back and double check any questions.
Also, in Friday's Q&A video, I think Cars Made Simple made a comment about this Forte 5. So this is a pre-owned vehicle, but oh my goodness, it is so beautiful. So beautiful. It is the turbo, so it's fun, it's sporty, it's a small hatch with tons of features, and if I was looking for a car back when this was brand new, I would have totally gotten this. It is so cool. Sorry, this is me just getting sidetracked, but Charlotte, are you a Forte 5 fan?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love 5-door vehicles.
I wish we got more of them.
Yeah. Well, we're not even really having any that many are in production anymore from us.
That's true. I'm gonna scroll up to the front, or to the top. We got a lot of hellos. Willie said hybrid minivan, and yep, we revealed that, but don't call it a minivan. That makes us upset.
Yes.
Justin says he got the 2023 Carnival and he loves it. I'm so glad you're loving your Carnival. It is truly an amazing vehicle. So good. And Justin also asked, when will the 25 be available to order in the US? So again, we are based in Canada, so we don't have the specifics on availability or timelines in the States. Your best bet would be to contact your local dealer and see if they are taking pre-orders or what their situation's like for the Kia Carnival. I think we can mention Pat gave us some figures for 2025 and what we can expect when it comes to Carnival production. And about half of all produced Carnivals will be hybrids for 2025.
So that's making a pretty decent impact.
It's huge.
And it'll be great to have another hybrid van option out there. That has been one of the biggest things that we have seen people talking about and wanting for probably since Carnival's been in production.
Yep.
It's having something like that.
Charlotte hair clip review.
What hair clip do I have today? Is it? Oh, it's small.
It's like studded.
Oh,
I do
very
not know
cute.
where
It's
it's nice.
from. Probably Aldo.
Nice.
Because I know that's what the people come here for.
Yes. Let's see. What makes people buy this over the Telluride? That's a really good question.
That is a great question.
We could also spin it. What makes people buy the Telluride over the Carnival? And there's reasons for both. I will find if a lot of families that have kids in sports seem to resort to the Carnival just because there is more room behind the third row. So if you have 4 kids and you need all 4 or all 3 rows, but you still need to carry hockey bags, soccer bags, whatever it may be, Carnival is probably your better bet. Also for long road trips, this one offers more space.
Offers more comfort too.
Yes.
I'd definitely say. I like how if you're utilizing the third row and if people are back there, I love that there's the sunshade back there.
Yes. 100%.
I know it's such a small thing, but I think it
makes a difference.
An excellent feature to have. Makes it just that a little bit more luxurious, a little bit more comfortable.
Let's see. What's the car next to it? The Forte 5. Also ease of entry, exactly. It is much easier to get in and out of the third row of this vehicle because it is meant for more passengers. The Telluride is absolutely still comfortable, but it's more so an SUV with a third row. Can't wait to see y'all with an EV9 or an Ioniq 7. Woo! We can't wait to see us either. Now we're very close to the EV9. Should be very, very shortly.
If you are looking for a little bit of a taste of that, we do have one of our videos from the auto show with the EV9.
And it was really impressive, especially space-wise, because that car was packed with people. Every time we tried to film it, everyone was in there.
Yeah, we were filming a video, and we're like, hey, are you guys okay if we film? They're like, yeah, sure. Well, the vehicle's full.
Yeah, the entire car. Like, guys, it truly fits the amount of passengers it says it's going to fit.
Here's a little bit of real world, but Justin said, I had the 22 Telluride and traded in for the 22 Carnival just because I have a family of 6 and the Telluride was a little small for us.
That makes sense. That makes total sense. Let's see. Can the middle seat with the 8-seat option move horizontally with the middle seat removed like Honda's Magic Seat? So if the middle seat's removed, can the other seats move horizontally? No, they're fixed.
In the 8-seating?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can move forwards and backwards, but not horizontally. Now, I will say one thing that's great about our 8-passenger is that center seat in the second row is actually a seat. It's not a tiny seat. What other manufacturers call it, where you would not want to sit there. That's the worst spot in the house. It's actually very, very comfortable in the Kia Carnival because it's truly a seat, guys. It's nice. Gabby wanted to ask, do salespeople like you work on salaried or commission basis? So a lot of salespeople do work on commission basis. Our dealership, our staff is salary based, which is quite nice. No pressure. They're truly here to help you out, which is very nice.
Yeah.
Scroll up a little.
Will the 2025 Carnival have a sunglass holder?
That is what we're truly trying to get out of Kia Canada. Unfortunately, they're hush-hush about that. What do you think, Charlotte? Should we place our bets? This one doesn't even have it.
So. I was going to say, I don't think it will, but...
Yeah. But maybe if we talk about it enough, it gets the conversation going.
Maybe we should do like a 2024 car prediction video for the end of the year.
We're wrong about everything.
Yeah.
But a common question we got asked is, what about all-wheel drive for the Carnival? Is this something that we're getting?
Nothing has been announced yet. We haven't seen anything. I'm not too sure what the likelihood of that would be. I mean, that is, if you want to revert back to the Telluride versus Carnival comparison, that would be an area where the Telluride obviously has an advantage. But as of right now, for 2025, nothing has been announced for all-wheel drive.
Yes. Can you show the cargo space in the Carnival with the rear seat down? We can quickly fold it down, yes. Now again, if you want to see something even better, we have done a trunk test. Yeah, with the Carnival being included in. So Charlotte, what'd you put in the trunk?
Oh, I put everything in the trunk of the Carnival. We've actually done a couple. We have filled it up with full-size suitcases, also with carry-ons. I filled it up with everything that I need as a mom on the go. So stroller, pack and play, diaper bag, bag of bags, bag of reusable bags, everything like that.
With one hand.
That was good though.
Actually, no,
you made that pretty seamless.
It wasn't hard.
I was gonna say.
So that's with one side of the third row down. You can see the other one does the same thing. And the steps are labeled. So nice and easy. One of my favorite things about this too is the fact that these are Velcro, so you don't lose it. It doesn't get tucked away in the side. Very, very handy. Yeah. You can see how much room we have. There's seriously so much space. You could totally live in the Carnival if you wanted to.
More space in the side here. I think this is a cargo net, so
I'm
lots of different areas.
I'm gonna volunteer myself to do a camping at the Carnival video next summer. He's gonna get our
camping
test drive Carnival back, and it's gonna be pretty gross. But I think it would be a lot of fun. This, like I said, this vehicle is truly so spacious. I think Pat went on a couple golf trips with it too this summer. He take his buddies with. Did he ever tell you that?
That is such a vibe. No, he did not tell you that.
Because it's just so spacious.
That's a vibe, though.
Oh, Jimmy J said, I don't know if this question was already asked, but do you know if the 2025 Carnival will have hybrid or PHEV trims? Yes, it will have a hybrid trim. That's for sure.
Hybrid.
Yes.
Nothing for PHEV.
Nothing that we know of yet, that's for sure. But yeah, we will get a hybrid. We will still have the gas option though, so that's going to be interesting. Very interesting. Let's see. I have a Sorrento with 3 small kids and would like to upgrade to the Carnival, but cargo space is my biggest concern. Thanks. Oh, I guess our Carnival's needed right now for a test drive. Guys, I don't know if you could tell, but we are a real dealership. And on that note, I think we are going to end off today's video since our car is getting taken away. Please join us for tomorrow's video where we will be filming a brand new Hyundai vehicle. And then, of course, we will be back Wednesday for another Kia. And here's Grant Johnson!
Sorry. I need to put this bad boy away. And everyone should know I own an SX Carnival and absolutely love it.
Okay. Bye.